What experience do you have as a property manager?
I have 5 years of experience in property management, overseeing both residential and commercial properties. In my previous role, I managed 120 units across multiple locations, handled tenant issues, coordinated maintenance, ensured compliance with local regulations, and kept accurate records for accounting and budgeting purposes.
How do you handle tenant complaints or disputes?
I approach tenant complaints with a solution-focused mindset. I listen carefully to the tenant's concerns and try to address them as quickly as possible. For disputes, I remain neutral, gather all necessary information, and mediate between the parties. If needed, I refer to the lease agreement or involve legal counsel, ensuring that the situation is resolved fairly.
What steps do you take to ensure the properties you manage are well maintained?
I maintain a preventive maintenance schedule to ensure routine inspections are completed on time. I work closely with trusted vendors to ensure repairs are addressed quickly and efficiently. I also regularly communicate with tenants to stay informed about any issues they may be experiencing, addressing them before they become major problems.
How do you manage budgets and finances for a property?
I prepare detailed financial reports on a monthly or quarterly basis, depending on the owner's preference. This includes tracking income and expenses, ensuring rent collection, handling vendor payments, and budgeting for future repairs or upgrades. I also look for cost-saving opportunities without compromising the quality of the property.
Can you describe a challenging situation you faced as a property manager and how you handled it?
One of the biggest challenges I faced was dealing with a tenant who refused to pay rent after losing their job. After discussing the situation, I offered them a payment plan that was more manageable for their circumstances. Simultaneously, I consulted legal professionals to ensure that the property owner's interests were protected. In the end, the tenant followed the payment plan, and we avoided legal action.
How do you market vacant properties?
I utilize a combination of online listing platforms, social media, and local advertising to market vacant properties. I also ensure that the properties are well presented, clean, and ready for showing. I work with real estate agents when necessary to broaden the exposure, and I respond quickly to inquiries to secure high-quality tenants.
How do you ensure rent is collected on time?
I implement clear rent collection policies that are outlined in the lease agreements, with deadlines and penalties for late payments. I use property management software to send automatic reminders to tenants and provide multiple payment methods to make it easier for them to pay on time. If a tenant does fall behind, I follow up immediately to resolve the issue.
How do you stay organized when managing multiple properties?
I use property management software to track lease agreements, maintenance schedules, rent collection, and tenant communication. I prioritize tasks based on urgency and importance and maintain a daily checklist to stay on top of things. Regular communication with my team also helps to ensure that all responsibilities are being handled efficiently.
How do you deal with difficult tenants?
When dealing with difficult tenants, I focus on staying calm, professional, and solution-oriented. I listen to their concerns and try to find a resolution that works for both parties, while also ensuring that the property owner's interests are protected. If the tenant continues to violate the lease terms or behave inappropriately, I would follow legal procedures for eviction as a last resort.